members of faculty, parents, my dear graduates, and media. I deem it an honor to be here to deliver the 7th graduation day address of this very prestigious institution, which serves for the cause of education, very specifically the technical education in the state of Tamil Nadu. Having known your chairman for decades and his contributions for the growth of technical education in the state of Tamil Nadu, right from polytechnic services to the higher education department, under his dynamic leadership, this group of institutions grows to strength to strength. My hearty congratulations to you, to respected madam, and the team of all the dedicated faculty. I learned from the principal, Dr. Manigandan. He has presented a very vivid report about the contributions, the accolades, the achievements of this PA College of Engineering and Technology during the last academic year 2018-2019. I congratulate the teachers who have authored about 23 books. And I found that my children have got 3 gold medals and 3 university ranks in the recent past, and summing up hitherto 243 right from the inception of the institution. I also observed from the report of the respected principal that the placement activities is really good and noteworthy. 90% of the children getting placed, and also I observed very keenly, one child has got 6 placements offered and about 5 and 4 are also in record. I was wondering, how is that the institution permits for an individual from the computer science department to take up that 6 offers? My feeling is he deprives or she deprives the other opportunity for the rest of the children who are in the back row. So I request the principal to think about it in a different way so that there would be a percentage increase in the days to come. This institution also provides the holistic development, not only in academics but also in sports and games. I found from the report that the women's section have bagged the overall championship. My congratulations to them. I also observed there are 6 gold medals and 3 silver and 3 bronze. And I remember a few years back I was invited by the institution for the sports day. My memory is quite green, and I addressed the same way that for a healthy mind, the body should be healthy, and I look forward for my children to be totally involved. Being a professional, if you start a game at the first year, you will become a master in the very respective game, and even why not, you can be the captain of the team too. And this institution proves to be so. And the club activities are quite simple, and I congratulate the institution and the headship that you are back accredited with the A grade and the NBA too. Also, about 48.51 lakhs being the fund being received during the academic year from the funding agencies is worth mentioning. You have also signed about 26 memorandum of understanding, which shows the updation and the institution's involvement not only in universities abroad and also the industries around Coimbatore and suburbs. All these things I have narrated and summed up from the report of the principal is to make it that PA College of Engineering and Technology grows from strength to strength. My humble, prayerful greetings, looking forward for this institution to achieve the status of autonomy from the academic year 2019-20. My beloved graduates, I stand before you with a firm belief and hope, with a braving faces brightly showing, yes, I have achieved and I am today somebody who is different from that of my fellow descendants. My beloved graduates, I wanted to share with you that a few points of takeaway on the very occasion of the graduation day. It is one of the very important days in your life. Your sheer hard work, your dedication, your commitment, and your contribution enabled you to be here wearing your robes today as an insignia of your degree to be received shortly. You look back, when you joined the institution, how were you? You think about your own fellow classmate in your school, and please check whether he or she is doing or having the same style or having the same opportunity. I feel that you are blessed. I feel you are a great achiever. I feel that you have brought something great to yourself and your family too. When I look at the parents, today is a day that they have been longing over the past 4 years. The sacrifices that the parents have made in bringing up you need to be cherished in today's graduation ceremony. I congratulate my beloved parents. All the sacrifices that you have made for the sake of your beloved ones. Today, you see them wearing this robe and going to receive the degree shortly. That is the greatness of today and the great important day in your life too. ஈன்ற பொழுதை பெருந்தோக்கும் தன் மகனை சாந்தோன் என கேட்ட தாய் என்பதை இன்று பெற்றோர்கள் குறிப்பாக அம்மாமார்கள் நினைவு கூறுவார்கள் என்பது ஐயமில்லை. அதை போல் மகன் தந்தைக்கு ஆற்றும் உதவி இவன் தந்தை என்னோற்றான் கொள்ளினும் சொல் என்ற 2 வள்ளுவரின் வாக்குகளை நான் உங்கள் முன்பாக வைக்க விரும்புகின்றேன். அன்புக்குரிய பெற்றோர்களே, நீங்கள் செய்த தியாகத்தின் மூலமாக உங்கள் குழந்தைகள் இந்த நன்னாளில் மிக அழகாக தங்களுடைய பொறியியல் படிப்பை முடித்து வெற்றிகரமாக இன்று தங்களுடைய பட்டங்களை வாங்க வந்திருக்கும் பொழுது உங்களுக்கு இருக்கின்ற பூரிப்பு, மன மகிழ்வு எண்ணில் அடங்காது. உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என் மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்களும் பாராட்டுகளையும் நான் தெரிவிக்க கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றேன். My beloved graduates, I wanted to give you only a few points, not taking much of you. Number 1, think about the institution and the teachers who have spent time with you, who have given you the updation, who have provided you the knowledge, because we live in KBS, the knowledge-based society. And you have to take that as the first one, that with the management's contribution, updation of the infrastructure, which enabled you to have this kind of a status today. So, the dedicated faculty members, my congratulations to them for having devoted your time, seeing about 350 more graduates today and making the institutions to be so bright. My congratulations to my team of dedicated faculty. My children, you need to take up that as a step 1. Second one, learning is a continuous process. Unless or otherwise you have the updation, you become somebody in the obsolete zone. Updation is very, very important, and the learning process being a continuous one, cultivate the habit of being that learning attitude to be in your mind all through. Thirdly, never forget your parents' contributions and their sacrifice. Perhaps during the school days, they have been following you up, taking you to tuitions, having their night lamp being burnt, always by your side. But the last 4 years, you are totally let free. They had the belief, they had the confidence, and they had provided you everything which only made you to be in this position, wearing such a lovely, beautiful robes and about to get your degrees shortly. Think about your parents. Always be grateful to them. Always be grateful to them. Kindly, let me not take you to the other side of it. The number of senior citizens' homes are growing from number to number today. Number to number. Higher in number today. Why? The individual children and their respective families think about only themselves and not the rules or the parents. I feel PA College of Engineering graduates should be somebody different, and you need to give, or you have to honor your parents and respect them till their life ends. That is the point 3. The fourth one, your alma mater. My beloved children, that you have been provided with all the facilities, you have been provided with the knowledge, and you have been given an excellent hands-on experience. We as teachers and the management look forward only for your growth, your elevation, your adventures, and your successes. Keep the database always updated. Never forget your alma mater. Alma mater is a Latin word meaning nourishing mother. So, this is the institution which has provided you the nourishing food of knowledge by your dedicated team of faculty. So, never forget your alma mater. Whenever you come across, whenever you cross Pollachi, take little time to fit into the institution. Meet the heads, meet your chairman, meet your professors, share them your knowledge, share them your positions, and we love to hear from you. And that will enable, immediately they will also make you to address the youngsters, which will be a motivating one. I label you after your this function, you become not the mere alumni, but you become, in quote, the brand ambassadors of PA College of Technology, is my statement, and the designation I would like to dedicate to you. You are the bright youth, you are the people of tomorrow, and you are the people who are going to shoulder the responsibilities for the growth and development of science and technology, for the development of the nation. The responsibilities to you are definitely high. We live in a highly competitive world, and the cutting edge technology is growing faster and faster. So that is why I said learning is a continuous process, and you need to update yourself always. Otherwise, you may not be able to do it, and you will not be fitting yourself comfortably. But finally, I request you, my graduates, take risks and take, I use the word, calculated risks in your life. Otherwise, you become dormant. Otherwise, you become little content. I look forward for you to be energetic. I look forward for you to be brimming with good amount of risk-taking attitude. I read a quote that success knocks the door sometimes or at once. I tell you, I call you as achievers. Achievers knock at the doors of success continuously till the success door opens. You are all achievers. That is why you are sitting here with your graduate status. So, when you are an achiever, I say to you, you have to knock at the door of success until the success door opens. So, these are the few takeaways which comprises of my graduation address to you. My dear graduates, you are the stewards of this nation and custodian of very rich tradition of antiquity with modernization. As we march towards becoming a developed nation, your role as youths of the country becomes increasingly important. One of the hurdles which often work as a speed breaker is our mental block to think and considers high targets and goals to be impossible. Our beloved former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam says, I quote, all technological advancements we have today are the outcome of scientific exploration of scientists of earlier centuries. At no time, man was beaten by problems. He strives continuously, subjugate impossibility, and then succeeds, unquote. Therefore, if targets are the eradication of poverty, health for all, education for all, and power for all, and higher levels life of standards for all to be achieved in a shorter period of next decade or so, and it is the power of the youth which must rise to the challenge, and I have full confidence in you, my beloved graduates. I thought it as a celebration for the 324 graduates of the 2014-2018 batch and 6 graduates of the 2016-2018 batch. The young men and women seated before us have accomplished themselves with a significant milestone in their lives. We have come here today to honor them, to recognize them, and have their achievements to seek to be celebrated in the journey of success. Graduation means not a mere goodbye. Graduation is not an end, but it is a continuous process. And you need to take up the journey as a continuous one. Life is a journey, and all the